Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things already rolling. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one...
He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Thailand are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Davids. This is a promising build-up. Great vision, and he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Thuram gets it clear. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that is well cleared. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Pelé. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. And now the breakaway. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pelé, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Out towards the flank. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal. And they're back on the ball again. Maldini. Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Thuram gets a foot in here. Well read, nice interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. Deftly away. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Michel Platini, played in with purpose. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ronaldinho. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Rummenigge. Maldini gets it away. That pass has been well intercepted. Good chance here! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Pirlo. Passing nice and neat. Distributed tidily. It's a good-looking delivery. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Thailand have their second corner now. Now, this could be a chance. Ball is over the line. Cruyff. No, there's no going past him this time. He is through here. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Pirlo. Spread out to the left. Oh, super ball. Platini! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Messi. Mbappe. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Thailand currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
Thailand really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Thuram, a picture of focus and alertness. Maldini. Davids, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pele, that's a little off target. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. Chance to deliver. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has left him in a heap. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Davids. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, no joy this time. Suarez is herring after that one. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him.
It's Luis Suarez! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Thailand restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
A heavy challenge. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Platini, and he has been fouled there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches.
Será sustituido por
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Cambio de jugadores.
He went for the curler. Thailand are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. What's going wide left? And he's whipped. Oh, great leap! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Del Piero, looking for options for movement. In by Del... Getting up there! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Thailand now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi receives it in a wide position. Solar. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thailand have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, he's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Davids with the clearance. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. And a header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Roberto Carlos.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Benatia. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Del Piero. Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Iniesta. And he's there to belt it away. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Thailand.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We are just getting started. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
So it's going to be another corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Thailand are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Thailand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kajolu. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's quick to get rid. They get a throw in. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland is onto this. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Driving on and making good progress. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Hazard. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Rummenigge, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. This is a promising build-up. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pirlo, and that interception was most necessary. And here's Mbappe. Pele. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Rice. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pirlo makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. It's Pirlo. Rummenigge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Caresses it through. Incoming delivery. Pirlo plays it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Thinks about the shot. Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rice. That's a shade optimistic. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Kajolu. Kadiolu charging forward down that flank. And this is Hazard, drives it in. Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that has not gone well. And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tries to pass it through. And he's found a way past. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. And he is going into that little black book.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Rice. Distributed tidily. Oh, played through for the wide man. Hazard. And he's making progress on the ball. He has found the way through. Hazard with the delivery. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Messi. Messi, steaming, and Messi! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Messi really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Kadiolu. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. Rummenigge might just make this. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland! Haaland! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
He's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Some really good ball movement. That pass has been well intercepted. That is good alertness. Hazard threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, what about this cross?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 25.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Number 9.
Now he's off and running.
Substitutions taking place.
Vieira. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Zola. Thailand are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Lahm. It's a searching pass. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good. Can he finish? That's another chance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
So changes afoot here,
Mendy.
and from both sides.
Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field. Number
Thailand
7,
have now
Rodrigo.
used up all but one
Number
of their
10,
substitution windows.
Substitution
Rodrigo.
in progress.
Platini. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Oh, what has happened here? Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Now that's well seen too.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Suarez chasing after it. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Michel Platini. Rafael Varane. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Passes short and sharp. Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Kadiolu. And this is Cruyff.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand with the clearance. Into the last 5 minutes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And he's intervened well there. Looking tidy in possession. Shot, surely! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lampard. Oh, that's delightful. He has a look up. Roberto Carlos. That's it. The referee says enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence. That's
chance! And he can thump it away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Driving on and making good progress. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Opts for safety. Thuram. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Albert Ferrer. Robson. Cruyff. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ferdinand with the clearance. Thuram. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably...
Rummenigge! Azar. Robson. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Hazard. That's beautifully weighted. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. And it's Hazard. And here's Cruyff. And it's been played through. Showing good feet. And that is expertly dealt with. So we're still where we started right now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vieira. Quality ball.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their...
It's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pelé. No, he's not getting past him there. Marcelo. Oh, what a mistake! Vieira. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Hazard. Pirlo. Pelé looking to be a menace in the final third. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error. Shapes to shoot! Pirlo. Zola. Pelé. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Bale. Albert Ferrer. Rafael Varane. Zola. Rummenigge. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Robson. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Pepe deals with that comfortably. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Hazard. Always onto this. No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo. Zola. Pirlo. Pelé. Zola. Rummenigge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Aubameyang. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Albert Ferrer, aimed at the far side. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Thailand will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. And it's Marcelo. That's good play. Flashes it across. And claimed it back swiftly. Albert Ferrer. And Pepe. Albert Ferrer. Plays the return pass. And it's Vieira. And that's a good ball. Cruyff!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi looking to add to his goal. Chips it through. Good take, and is he in? Azar. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Tries to play it through. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Aubameyang. Hazard. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 14. Numero 11. Bale. Numero 10.
Thailand are looking to go forward now.
Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Platini.
41. Il numero 9. Eto'o.
Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now here's the delivery. Thailand perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Vieri. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. And that's really well manoeuvred. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Albert Ferrer. Here's Vieira. And here's Vieri.
That was lovely, that.
It's Vieri! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vieri is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Platini clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Schweinsteiger is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pele running with the ball. Pele. Oh, this is a very good run. Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Vieri.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude.
Real chance! Off the post. Swings in, he leaps for it. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Donatoni. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Just eases him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Schweinsteiger can see things others simply cannot. Messi receives it in a good position here. Roberto Carlos making good progress. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Donatoni. And it's Schweinsteiger.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And this is the... Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Donatoni. Back when it goes. Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Simplicity. And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margin...
Sports.